What's up, guys? NightRide. I'm going to talk a bit. Might be rambling on for a little too long, but you guys asked for these videos, so we're going to make them. First thing I want to get out there is people, they ask how long I've been training. I say 14 years. The problem is they think I've been lifting for 14 years, which isn't the case. I've been only lifting for a tad bit under 6 years. That's it. All my consistency and power and strength, weight-wise, was in the 6-year gap. Anything before that was pure calisthenics, messing around with weights, very light, in a starved state. I was starving when I did calisthenics. I did 800 calories a day. It was 175, 180. And I decided to eat and go up. I went up to 207 calisthenics. It was prime time weight. And time passed, I started learning more, morphing my own way, and I invented what I call atlasthenics, strongman, powerlifting, and calisthenics. That's what I've been doing now for 6 years. That's the style I ultimately, after all the studying, trial and errors, that's the style I decided to do and stay with the rest of my life. So for the past 6 years, a little under, that's where all my strength with weights came from: deadlifts, benching, squatting. So if I started 14 years ago, I'd be much stronger. If I didn't do the starving and calisthenic days, I'd be a much stronger athlete. Strength-wise, mentality-wise, no. The starving days, eating ice cubes during my fasting and all that was willpower, mentality. So I'm pretty happy I did it and mad at the same time. I'm happy I went through that phase because it built tremendous willpower and mentality. I'm mad because I got unnecessary injuries from doing the deficit in eating to an extreme, and I could be much stronger now, being that I invented a new way of training. If I did weights in the beginning, I'd be way stronger. I used to diet. You guys are seeing me eat now like an animal. My goals are different. It's pure power, 800-pound deadlift, stuff like that, competing. So if I wanted, I could change that right around to cutting diet. When I'm on cutting diet, I'm so strict during my fasted periods. Say I was at a birthday party, family party, they thought I was an absolute insane person. I was eating ice at the dinner table, watching people eat delicious food, not budging. I was immovable. I was like I'm talking to the concrete ground here in Brooklyn. Immovable. You could talk to me all day, sticks of cannoli in my face. I will not be broken. You can offer me pasta over and over again. It was offensive to my grandmother. I will not be broken. Steak, I will not be broken. If I'm cutting and I have a goal, I will not be broken. There will be no temptation possible that will ever make me break. It's like a fucking Atlas stone. Talk to me all day. I won't even blink. I'll just keep chomping my ice cubes during the 16-hour fasting period. So I'm glad I did it. Built a savage mentality. So now we got that clear. I've been lifting 6 years and under, consistent. That's it, man. The rest was calisthenics, starving, trial and error, mentality building. I have a long way to go. Next, people keep saying, when are you competing? When are you competing? So there's 2, 3, maybe 4 competitions down the road. There's one in 3 weeks I may be going to. There's another one in July. Mixed all over the place. My cousin's like my manager. He helps structure and find competitions and helps drive me there, helps me go to the weigh-ins, all that, cut weight and stuff. He's right there by my side. So me and him, we're searching. Don't worry. It will come at random. You'll see me competing. And I need to work out my weak links. You guys haven't seen me annihilate shoulders. That's strictly due to having a weak shoulder press, and that's the weak link. My strength is all the carrying, lifting, atlas stone. Every event is my strength except the overhead. So I'm going to be practicing the axle and log press, seated press, kneeling press, dumbbell press, barbell press, strict and seated. The key to being strong is to annihilate your weaknesses. So that's that. I'll be competing soon, don't worry. Now next, I get a lot of beginners asking about programs. Back, had to step out of the truck real quick. I'm working night shift. All right, so back to the programs. I get a lot of beginners. They're saying, Lou, what program do you have for me? What do you got? What are the tips? What are all the tricks? Here's why I make a bad personal trainer and businessman. I'm going to tell you the truth. You don't deserve a program yet. There's many reasons why. Very smart reasons. I want you to think about this for a second. So, say you go on a program, you're brand new. Blast your bench 50 pounds in 3 weeks program, and you do it. Anything you do would have gave you these gains. These are newbie gains. Pure newbie gains. So, I don't recommend a program. Anything you do, it's going to give you some real good fucking gains. You could itch your balls, play with your balls with one hand, and do dumbbell curls. You're going to get fucking results. You could do the bench press wrong while talking to someone on speakerphone on your cell phone. Doing it wrong, bad form. You're going to get results. Anything you do as a newbie, you're going to get results. What I recommend is kill yourself with volume, reps, and sets. You don't deserve the low reps and low sets yet. It's for a more advanced lifter. 5 by 5. That's for an intermediate to advanced lifter. People jump to that as a beginner. Very bad. Do your 10 sets of pull-ups. Do your 10 sets of dips. Do your 10 sets of push-ups. Do your 10 sets of bench. Do your 10, 20 sets of squat. 20 reps. Add weight to it every week. Keep adding weight. Get your newbie gains out of the way. It may take a year. It may take 2 years. Maybe you're blessed. You get 3 years of newbie gains. Everyone's different. Max your genetics out. Work out hard. Get disciplined. Do a diet. Maybe it's a bulk diet, cutting diet. Stick to it. Stick to it. Stick to it. Then maybe you deserve an intermediate program, an advanced program. Only then. I haven't touched the program. I played with a few and they actually weakened me. But when you reach a 700 deadlift, maybe 800, try a program out. See how much you gain from it compared to when you were a newbie. You'd be surprised. The stronger you get, the harder it is to get strong. These newbie gains are very, very temporary. 10 here, 20, 50 here, 100 pounds to a bench in a year. Eventually, maybe 5 pounds a year, down to fractional plates. That's the truth. So, knock your newbie gains out, and then see where you want to go. Maybe you could try a program. Maybe you can invent. I recommend inventing. That's what I do. I'm an inventor, creator. Like mixed martial arts, you can mix certain martial arts, pros and cons. Pay attention to what the pros and cons are to everything you're doing. And maybe you want just the pros of this and that, and then you combine. You do what you want to do for your goals. Not everyone's the same. In the end, it's you. Build your goals. Me and you are different. Another thing I get, people say, Lou, who's your motivator? Who motivates you? What's your motivation? Who's your idol? Very simple. Mine was Goku. To be real with you. Goku. Whoever's idol and motivation is an anime character. Those are usually the most sickest, ruthless individuals with their workouts. The reason why is they're trying to reach and emulate a level of training that's not even human. Most of them come damn close. I was one of them. So the second I saw Goku fly to Namek, bust his fucking ass in an isolated ice spaceship, drinking his protein shakes, eating like an animal, disciplined, and he started doing upside down sit-ups on the fucking gravity boots with dumbbells in his hands, training to fight Frieza. That's when I got up, went to New York Barbells in Hicksville, New York, and I bought gravity boots, hung upside down just like Goku, with the dumbbells, till failure. Problem was, even went till failure, I didn't realize I had to get back up. I didn't have the fucking strength to grab the pull-up bar that I was hooked to. I was left hanging for 10.5 minutes. Funny thing is, you look back at Goku, he was stuck too when the gravity got too high from the storm in the ship. So I was pretty much going down the path of Goku, stuck upside down, almost killed myself. Blood rushing to my head, very uncomfortable for 10 minutes. You could die that way. So survival kicked in, time was running out, and I realized I had to climb my pants, climb the slack in my pants up to the pull-up bar, and I did it. Learned my lesson. Ever since then, I used the gymnast ropes gymnast rings with the ropes hanging, and I use that, straps hanging, I use that as a method to pull myself back up, worst case, when I did go to failure. Being that we're talking about core, my favorite top 3 core exercises is, not in order, I'm not going to even think about it, is dragon flags, full hanging leg raises, and the one Goku does, weighted gravity boots upside down. Second I saw him do them, I went to Hicksville, New York, went to New York Barbells. He had the last pair, old rust, they were the old metal steel ones. They were at the bottom of a cardboard box, the gravity boots. We had to find the price, made a price off of something. And I bought them. Ever since then, I had them. I still use them time to time. So that might be the number 1. Gravity boots, dragon flags, full hanging leg raises, strict. Those 3 build my core, build the abs and the muscles, and visibly change my stomach each session. It's that. That's it for the NightRide video, guys. More to come. They'll be coming at random. Small talk, tips, tricks, diets, all that stuff. What's to come, everything. I'll be making these videos at random. They're long, you know, so I'll be making them here and there sparingly. So we'll talk more. I hope everybody training hard, injury-free, healthy. Stay tuned.